Okay, we are back for episode 4, and we are jumping right into it. We just had to back out and come back in. A little bit of demand on the Wi-Fi, I'm thinking. So we're back in episode 4, continuing on and launching. Right back into it. We were currently in the undead settlement, having an interesting time against this caster that is uh, hiding out up on this bridge per se, this little walkway. He's in a pretty good position, but I think we've got him. So we are jumping back in. Going to get into it. Perfect. Let me pull up the chat here. And oh wait, that was the previous one. Let's go in the. Very nice. So jumping back in. There we go. Yeah, end of previous session. Might not have been selected from the menu. I'm not sure how much progress we lost. I doubt any. No gameplay's been lost. That's the biggest thing. Transposing kiln. So yeah, we were just discussing our schedule and how we're going to be playing it. Yeah, this guy up here, he's kind of giving us a bit of a headache here. With his weird magic. I felt like there was an enemy down there, but perhaps not. Okay. So there was a couple enemies in there. A whip. Ooh, a whip. Our girl has been known to use a whip now and then. Nice. I'd like to get in range of this guy. Yeah, he did unfortunately. So you can kind of like dance around it. Unfortunately, his health kind of reloaded. Pretty easy with the crossbow here. We're using the crossbow because we've already used 99 wood arrows on this area so far. Oh. Got to use the R2 now because Probably one more. Nice. Well, he gives you about 380. out of mana there. Let's go ahead and top off our health. We could also use the what do they call it? The ember thing. Okay, so there was a little room right here. Yeah, it's a little bit smoother now. We got a couple of the devices off on the house. So my goodness. You got the weekend, you got everybody on their stuff. What was that? What was that? So yeah, we'll be playing this game during our the weekend and evening streams, and Monday through Friday are midday streams. We'll probably continue that old Civil War game we've been playing, along with some Command and Conquer thrown in there for the meantime. But this will definitely be a mainstay, at least until we beat the game. Then we'll take a break from it and then come back later. Okay, so what a confusing area. There's a staircase going down there. What a confusing area. I don't know how we can get up there. There's a staircase going down. There was still that other bridge. Okay, there's a ladder, so that's how you can get up. Probably to his... Probably be easier if you... Oh, there's a ledge there. And a crystal lizard. Okay, don't forget there's a crystal lizard over there. That is going to be critical. And we do have the axe. The axe is good for crystal lizards because you can do that R2 strong attack. Yes, a Titanite shard. Nice. Nice. So we've got the chat pulled up. We're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. I've got good feelings about this evening. I'm projecting it to be nice and easy, with many deaths. We don't have a death counter, but I could just, off the top of my head, I could say it's been about anywhere between 10 to 12 times already. Okay, so there's some big guy. With some shield here. Odd. I feel like it might be better if we drop down to get that crystal lizard. Or if we just take the stairway down, which is over here. I think it was right here. In order to reach the crystal lizard. Another Titanite shard. Okay, so this area is being very nice to us, giving us plenty of Titanite shards to upgrade our equipment. So it looks like we're going to have to drop down here. We'll have to drop down, run down, bash that crystal lizard there. The only problem is that big guy right there. He's going to kind of mess our plans up, unfortunately. Because I'd like to attack that crystal lizard unopposed. He is close enough now. Okay, so he hits very hard. We hit pretty hard too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, rolling is so much more effective on this game. I mean, forget even trying to block half these guys' attacks. Nice. Great machete and a titanite shard. We had to use a couple of Estus flasks there, but that's okay. Alright. Focus on the lizard. He's like right here. There he is. Nice. Perfect. A sharp gem. So we just picked up a sharp gem. And we found a bonfire. Perfect. However, how do we get up to where that guy was? The big guy. Okay, so he came from over there. There was that other path, or that other bridge that led to over here. So we're probably going to need to backtrack. So let's do this. We found the bonfire. We're going to go back to Firelink Shrine. Get a little bit of a boost. Get a little bit of a boost up going. And then maybe go back and explore that other pathway. We'll see. I'd almost like to get the Lucerne up to snuff, to be honest. It does have a lot of curse resistance. The hood here. Our current weight limit is... Oh, it shows it on the equipment. 78. So I'll tell you what, get rid of that ugly hood. Change this back to the bow. The Lothric Knight Longspear calls for 20 decks. Oh, we are lacking on that. And the Claymore, we actually almost have enough for the Claymore. One more strength, we could use the Claymore. So let's definitely get one strength here. And we might rock the Claymore. What's the weight on it? 9 pounds. Lucerne is 7.5. We definitely have to go back to the Herald armor there. Let's up our Let's upgrade the ability of equip load.
Very well. Then touch take nourish.
And the strength at least one. I'd like to play with this claymore here. Strength up one. Vitality, that puts the equip load up one. Level 26.
Farewell, ash made of flame.
And that does put us right under 75%. Nice. And we're using a claymore now. Okay, let's talk to... Let's talk to you.
Well, as good as one needs.
Infuse weapon. So what if we infused our claymore? A refined gem. Or the raw gem. The raw gem would really buff it up. The raw gem would give us a quick, immediate boost to it. The refined gem, we did pick up a sharp gem too, didn't we? Or is that only used to... I bet that's used on shields. Nope. Odd. The whip. That's funny. We'll debate on what we're going to use.
Pretty big, I don't want.
I think we'll just go with basic upgrade. Let's just keep it simple. Reinforce our claymore here. Nice. Okay. And we need 2 more Titanite shards.
Pretty big, I don't want.
2 more Titanite shards, we can get up to +2. It's already more damage. 151 plus 23. I don't know. It depends on the dark resistance, but I think that's pretty solid. Let's go with that. Yeah, we're going back to our original look here that we started with as the Herald. Just instead of the spear, we're using we're a little bit stronger now. Our girl can use a claymore. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to... We'll see. We'll see who's got... We did pick up a few Titanite shards in this area, but mostly they were from, like... They weren't drops from enemies. They were just from... Oh yeah, I'm digging this claymore. That's the move. I like that. Another Titanite shard. Okay, so this guy... Does he actually drop a Titanite shard every time? Or did we just get lucky and he dropped it 2 times in a row for us? If he does, that would be like cheese almost. You could just keep fighting him over and over, getting your whatever Titanite shards you need. It would be a bit of a... I love that move. Okay, so that time he didn't drop anything, so... He doesn't drop Titanite shard every time. That would be odd if he did. But apparently he drops it, so... It's somebody that, if you wanted to farm, you could probably farm him. For the shards. What the heck is that? Okay, so we're shooting giant arrows from what seems to be that tower up there. So this is probably to our death. We're going to try and grab all the stuff here. I think we're getting pretty lucky. Yeah, that is... definitely taking some damage. What in the world is going on up here? Wow, so you still get hit even back here. Interesting. Okay, right here seems to be a little bit safe. Or not. Okay, heal. I guess you've got to be kind of quick moving around in what seems to be this cemetery. It's not even giving me time to really read the items I'm picking up. Okay, why are you twice as tough as the other versions of you? That's odd. Ooh, we just got a bunch of stuff there. My goodness, this was crazy up here. We just got pelted by a bunch of great arrows coming from the tower. They seem to have slowed down a little bit on their attack of the arrows from up there. Okay, I'm not sure if you can get to that. Oh, you fall down a hole. Oh, so you gotta jump over there. That's funny. You've got to jump across that chasm. Yeah, I'm glad we were aggressive on picking up all the items back there. We did pick up this hat, the cleric hat. So I guess we picked up what seems to be the starting cleric outfit. Which it's nice, we have a little bit more clothes now. We can kind of get a little bit more stylish. The blue wooden shield. It's got very good magic absorption. Okay, so we're going to need to run and jump over that chasm. That's why I like the Claymore. The Claymore, it's got that move of like pull back and then thrust forward. And it really works good on some enemies. I've always enjoyed that weapon. Alright. This time we're going to run and jump across that chasm. Well, now they're not shooting the arrows. Okay, they are shooting the arrows. So I think you can just hide right here. Kind of don't want him to... I don't want to attempt that jump when he's got those enemies right there. See, like now there's no enemies, we can actually attempt that jump. Which is an odd jump. Okay, so we barely made the jump, albeit a little janky. Undead Bone Shard. So we got it, and then got hit by the arrow, but that's okay. We got the item. Undead Bone Shard. Whatever that does. Yeah. Almost had enough. Almost had enough to do a clean sweep on him. But we ran out of endurance at the end there. So we picked up that Undead Bone Shard. Which I think when we were looking at the bonfire, that's something that you do at the bonfire. So now we're just going to run straight into that house. I think we're going to make a run for it. Run! That's nice. That is really cool area. I like this. I'm starting to like this now. It's not that I wasn't liking it before, but I actually like this now. Because it's different. You know, that's very different. Yeah, that move right there, it doesn't stagger him every time, but my goodness, it is effective. He did drop something, hopefully another Titanite shard. Nice. Okay, yeah, that is the way to go for the Titanite shards right there. We've probably got enough to put this Claymore up to +2 now. I'm guessing you gotta just wait it out. I'm just guessing, I don't know. Wow. What an amazing shooting. It's kind of be cool to get it in the sight. That is crazy. Just shooting those giant arrows down. Oh, this poor guy, he got it right in the chest. Right there, this guy, he got it right in dead center. Dead center, just pinned him. Okay. Got some enemies coming out here. Oh, there was an item here, worker's gloves. Yeah, he's really good aim with that bow. I was kind of hoping him to attract that enemy there. Perfect, okay. So if you get close... Oh, we got in the house. And there's one of these guys. house is a little bit crooked. Not gonna lie. It's kind of disheveling to my brain because the house is like at an angle. So we got in the house. We got what I'm thinking is the majority of the items out there. Okay, so you gotta jump over here. Yeah, jumping's not too bad in this game. Great scythe. Okay. It's a fun weapon on DS1. Okay, now we're coming across this little bridge here. I don't think that thing's firing anymore. Hoping I didn't miss any items back here. I'm pretty sure we got most of the items in that cemetery back there. So we just were running around crazy in there. Yeah, he's pretty aggressive with them bows. That is odd. Okay, we are now in some sort of castle. Ooh, the castle. Oh, with flowers, how cute. There's probably some plant enemy or something. I don't trust flowers. And I don't know, some big tree. Open? It does open. Oh, I got the gloves. I like the look of the gloves. Did you see that when she opened the door? That is sharp. Great curse-ridden tree ahead. Okay, so the tree is cursed. Gotcha. There was that other little pathway with some kind of door. Back where we were back by the bonfire. I do remember that. If the claymore was upgraded one more time, it'd one-shot that. Okay, so coming down here. Oh, this is the other side. Okay. These guys are pretty... pretty susceptible to arrows. Kind of whittle them down. More fire bombs. So we're now on the other side of the ravine. Yeah, across there is where we were just at. We got most of the items over there. There's some undead. Yeah, those guys give you no souls. Down here, there's one of those casters. Okay, there's a guy holding a big bowl. What kind of enemy is that? Probably one I'm going to have an extreme difficulty with. Okay, let's go up this way. Okay, here's one of these guys. Somebody just died. Can't backstab this guy. Oh, this guy's got a big bowl. Okay. Okay, not so much of a threat. What is going on? I keep saying that because I'm so confused on the layout. Soul of an unknown traveler. Okay, who just threw that? Who dares? Oh, up on the... That means there's a ladder. If there's an enemy there, generally speaking, you can get there. Oh, that didn't work. Whatever, just regular attack. Fire clutch ring. Ooh, we've got another ring. Our second ring of the game. Oh, I see your trick. There's a bunch of barrels here. We're gonna need to get up there, but we might not be able to. I'm gonna go with you cannot get up there. I'll be shocked if we... Well, there's a walkway there. Perhaps this way you do. There is an item here. Take it. No ladder, though. Odd. Alright, continuing on. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Alright, there is a item here. Oh, the Caduceus round shield. We used that a lot with a mage character I had before on Dark Souls 1. Okay, he's easy. Little nuisance. Does not open from this side. I wonder if... There's a path below us. Oh, you know what? That is it. That's that first little bridge area, I think, that we had passed before. And we said we'd come back to it. I think we're going to drop down here. Titanite shard, nice. Yeah, this area is definitely where that you finally get some Titanite shards, because you didn't get hardly any. Or we didn't get hardly any in the high wall of Lothric area. Another bonfire? What is going on? You gotta be kidding me. Now I'm really getting confused. Why would they have... Okay, so that's how you get up here. Why would they have another bonfire when there's two already so close? So perhaps this game just has way more bonfires than the other titles. Okay, what the heck is this? Oh, it's a person. Okay, let's talk to this person.
Aha, unkindled, are we?
I guess we are. Everybody keeps telling
Welcome
us
to
that.
my abode. I am Cornyx, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Sure. Why not?
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornyx of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
You know, there's actually that sorcerer guy, that turtle dude, that we had rescued. Well, I guess we rescued. I don't know. We just talked to him. But he ended up going back to the Firelink place, and I don't think we ever talked to him. So that could be something to go back and discuss. I do hope I put the correct episode number on this live stream. Episode 3 was real short. We went for like 20 minutes or so, and then I realized, oh no, we got way too many devices on in the house. So I kind of scaled back how much internet we were using. Free up some of that magic juice for this beautiful live stream. Okay. Okay, one thing I'm remembering right now is there's a pathway down here. Go ahead and hit the bonfire up, because now I'm realizing there's a couple of spots that we're slightly missing here. And I don't like to have missing spots. What is that? A crystal lizard down there. Oh, there's 3 of these guys. Kind of hard to hit. You think your targeting is pretty good? Then you realize how off you are. Oh, we're out of arrows. Firebomb. He just died to his death. Firebomb's okay on that mage. It's not like great. I bet you the throwing knife is more effective. Never mind. No, it is not. I'm kind of shocked we're out of arrows. When you're out of arrows, you can switch to crossbow. Can you do like you do in... Okay, that was a mistake. I was trying to do the aiming with the crossbow, and we ended up charging or something. Oh, so it's like a shield bash. Oh, okay, R1 is aim with the crossbow. I got you. I got you. Okay. Okay, let's go back first to that first bridge. And instead of going straight, we'll open up that first bridge. And I think that kind of... It might be a bit of a shortcut right there. So we're going to head that direction. Oh. That got him with one shot. Nice. Yeah, Claymore is a solid weapon. I think our R2 attack single-handed can eliminate these enemies in one hit at the moment. I kind of need to get to popping them brews because it's Saturday night and this is my only night to really indulge in that. Yeah, they're just quick. Oh, you go down the stairs, that's right. Yeah, that first bridge there to the right. We didn't go across that. We had gone the other direction. So what we can do is maybe bypass all of those enemies. Which, I guess you can. They just kind of stay there. This guy, he's kind of dancing around. So that first bridge, we didn't go in there. I think this is the way we went originally. Or did we even go in here? It's so confusing. Oh, that's above the hallway. That's right. Okay. That's right above that hallway where there was quite a few enemies in there. That was a nice engagement, that hallway. The range on that, the range on our attack there, on the, not that guy, but the first guy, it's... Claymore's tricky, you know. It's an odd sword. So we can walk around over here, or go in this house. figures there'd be enemies in here. Using the Claymore, you're going to see me use this attack a lot. He's got a big old sword. Look at that guy. He's got like a giant two-handed sword, serrated edges, that little bitty bony frame. Okay, this is the door that I think said, does not open from this side, because we came in from the other direction. Yeah, and then we dropped down there, and that's where we were. Okay. We did forget to buy some arrows. That caster just fell down in the gully down there. Oh, so did we. Well, we didn't survive. She did. Dark Drift. Looked like a katana. So we know which way to go now. To get right back to where we were. We do need to start selling all of that goofy worker garb stuff that we're picking up. And go for the strong attack. It's getting these guys one-handed. They didn't drop anything. So nice, you can just slip in right here. Gotta get better at locking on. And they do make a lot better sounds when they die. It's kind of funny. And this goofy character here. That sword's just too much for him to handle. So this time when you fall down, make sure you're falling down on the edge. Nice plunging attack. Might as well heal up all the way. Well, there's no path here. Yeah, here's where the bonfire is. So let's go ahead and light that. The only other thing that we missed, I think, before we go down to the area down there is there was that item on the ledge on the other side of the ravine. There was that item on the ledge. Nice. Easy souls right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on the other side of the ravine. There was like a ledge and it had an item on it. I mean, first playthrough, you're gonna miss items, but try not to miss what I can. I guess that's why they got that big giant thing behind them so they can't get backstabbed. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I would like to get that other item over there. It was like, what was it? It was over there on one of those ledges. Might be a bit of a bear getting over there, though. There's another dog here. Did I just see an item? Kind of impressive for only a +1 claymore. These flowers are odd. Interesting. Okay. There's a big room here, which I'm assuming is a boss. We'll probably come back to that later. I've just got boss feelings all over that room. We're pretty safe in this house. Safe enough to possibly sit up and grab another brew out the old cooler here. It gets deep. It gets deep on Saturday night here at the Game Time location, I'm telling you. Hopefully YouTube doesn't hear me popping them open left and right. What is this guy doing over there? Well, we can let him hear it. It's all right. We'll let him hear this. I don't know if you can hear that on the live stream or not. I tried to put it right next to the microphone. And that one is for our dead homies. Okay. Onwards. So, we might just make a mad dash for it. Run! We're just coming back here because there's an item here. That, oh my word. Nice shooting, Tex. Okay, he's still shooting in this area over here, which is kind of odd. I didn't think he would shoot over here. See ya. We'll give you some healing. Alright, that item, it was up, there it is, I see it. It's up on that ledge. Now, as far as how we get to it, I think we have to wrap around here to get it. Oh, that's why I love that move. I'm just comfortable using this weapon. Okay, maybe not that way. Oh, you gotta go up to where that goofy caster is up there and drop down to get that item. This might be a good opportunity for us to use our homeward bone too. Well, no, it's not that far. Oh yeah. This enemy hits hard. My goodness. And we are actually kind of pinned in the corner here. There we go.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse.
Yeah, that enemy hits hard. Oh, they slap with their book. That's kind of funny. The enemy actually slaps with its book. That is kind of funny. Oh, so when it does that move, it really leaves itself open. When it does that fire casting move, it really leaves itself open. You could just, like, if you're a light burden and you can roll around real quick, you could just dance around that. Okay, this is not where I'm trying to go. Oh, here's how you get to it. So we've got to run and jump. I'm assuming we have to run and jump over there. Let's get full health so in case we miss the jump. Okay. Perfect. Rusted coin. So let's pop in the bonfire, go back to that spot we were at. I think we've pretty well explored all of this area. So travel, The cliff underside is where we were. So when we come, we'll go back to Firelink real quick. We're going to purchase some arrows. When we come back here, we're going to go to that cliff underside bonfire. That's as best as I can figure. Wow, we really explored that whole area already. Okay. We don't have enough for a level. So let's just get equipment. This guy got any dialogue?
Asking us to be talking.
No, you're the same. Okay. And oh, there's the sorcerer dude.
Oh, this pilgrim, and I never would. I thank.
Draw out true
Shall
strength.
we begin? Bearer of the dark.
I don't know what that is. It doesn't seem to cost anything, but it gives you like a free level, I guess. We might do that later. Purchase items. Okay, the only thing you have for sale is magic spells, which we're not using any magic with this character.
Be safe.
At least not intelligence-based magic. We might use some other spells and stuff, but there's this guy. Where's the pyromancy dude we rescued? There he is. Let's talk to this guy.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express for trusting as promised, but first, you'll...
Oh, he gives you a
Careful, you
pyromancy
don't
flame.
burn.
Cool. Learn pyromancies. Purchase item. Oh, so he has... He's got a little bit of stuff for sale. I think that... Oh, all items. Okay. So you don't have to check through the tabs. The first tab has all of his items for sale. Reinforced pyromancy flame. How do you do that? With Titanite shard. Same thing as a weapon. Okay. So learn pyromancy. Flash sweat and fire surge and fireball. Okay. Oh. Well.
Do
Interesting.
not be gone. What is a teacher?
Alright, we're going to try to reinforce our claymore here and buy some arrows.
It is good, wasn't he?
And then head right back. So reinforce claymore. Haha, we have enough. So our claymore is now slapping them at +2.
Pretty big. I don't want to see that.
And we're going to buy some arrows for our bow. Change the crossbow to the bow. Perfect.
Oh, hello, hand in one.
So purchase. Okay, you have standard arrows. Yeah, sure. Let's buy 382 standard arrows. That'll be fine.
Goodbye. Oh, this place.
We can only carry 99 at a time, but nice. We're now using standard arrows as opposed to wooden arrows. Slowly moving up. And our claymore is upgraded. Alright, back to the... What bonfire was that? cliff underside. Yeah, I'm starting to dig her character here. She's coming along nicely. For the first time playing this game, she's coming along very nicely. Late 30s, beaten and battered, broken girl who's seen better days. Okay. Is this the right bonfire? Yeah, this is where we want to be. So let's get rid of these. Nice. He swings pretty quick. Probably should let him swing first next time. Oh, we did forget to sell our junk here. Okay, so right here is an opportunity. That's where we're going to go, is across that bridge. And we do know we can get down at that bottom ravine with the river down there. As to how, I do not know, but we do know we can get down there. So we can kind of soften up. Oh, I'm shocked that that arrow didn't hit him. Yeah, you really got to be accurate using the bow. You really got to be accurate using the bow on this, without a doubt. Nice plunging attack. Oh, he threw it. That's nice. That's a funny touch. He threw the dang pot. Yeah, that's probably not the way to go down, because we actually took a lot of fall damage doing that. Okay, so there's a ladder here. The bridge there. Oh, what about that, there was that gate. Yeah, we don't need to go this way. There was that gate. Where was that gate? I feel like it was on the other side of the ravine, too. Dang, so many areas here. Yeah, I feel like there was a gate there. I wonder if these guys poison you like in the other games. I guess not. Dang, I remember. It seemed like it was on the other side of the ravine. Acestus. There was like this odd gate. It's locked, okay. And a big rat. Who hits hard but is kind of weak to our claymore. Bloodbite ring. Well, we might as well equip that. Oh, we did have the fire clutch ring. We forgot to put that on. What does that do? It increases fire attack but compromises damage absorption. We don't want that because that'll have a negative status effect on us. Yeah, there was like a... I'm trying to think. It was on the other side of the ravine. There was like a gate Oh, this was it. Oh, never mind then. This was it. This is the gate I was talking about. Okay, problem solved. So, explore the sewers. Okay, or do not, because there is nothing left in the sewers. There is a locked door down here, so we can't forget about that. So right now, everything is across that bridge, except for a locked door right here. So when we find a key, we will come back to that. Oh, you're smoking this today. And I'm sure people that have played this game and completed are like, man, so it's my first time playing this game. I've played the earlier titles way back in the day. Yeah, that was a... Oh, he did a double swing. That was a good move, pulling that guy towards us. Away from the other enemy there. Dude, I bet this setup with, I bet this setup could be possible to really make for a fun magic playthrough on this game. We do enjoy using magic. But first playthrough is always good to just do a warrior. Wow, that's hilarious. Spamming the bowl attack. Dude, that was 4 hits. That's so funny. That cracks me up, yeah. That is brutal. Okay, it keeps facing us the wrong way. We want to go this way. Oh, nice. One-hit wonder. What is the quickest way to get down there, though? Maybe it does face you this way, because it does... Maybe we're mistaken. Maybe you do want to go down this way. Maybe this way is the quicker way. But there is no... Okay. There is a walkway. I was trying to see how you get down there without having to drop down. It's so quiet. Get out of here, doggy. You too. Get out of here. I don't know why I feel like that creature thing is going to come back. What do they call it? Evangelist or whatever. We got one of their outfits, their gloves or something. Yeah, they hit pretty hard.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse.
Oh, nice. So it can really reach you, that fire attack. It's not just like... It's not just like right in front of her. She kind of lunges for it. Slow, though.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse.
That's when you can punish. After that fire, that's when you can punish that enemy. Nice. Nice move, doggy. Alright. On to the bowl, guys. I'm glad that we got this whole area explored. It was kind of disheveling how oddly laid out this area was. And now it's nice because I know, okay, just head this way. Just pull them towards me. They threw the ball. It's so funny. Yeah, they'll chase you down. Don't try to outrun these guys. They will chase you down. Oh, drop something. Titanite shard. Wow, this is really where we're getting the Titanite shards. These guys right here. See how spammy this guy gets. That guy over there, he was the last one to kill us. That was so funny. He just kept slamming the bowl down like it was 4 times in a row, just boom, boom, boom. It was kind of funny. Get back over here. Oh, he's doing it again. I thought he was going to do it again like 4 times. Another Titanite shard. That is so gorgeous. I don't know if we're getting lucky on the Titanite shards or if that's the case, that this is really where their enemies were dropping them. Okay, we are over on this side now. We'll use the bow to pull them on the other side of the bridge to deal with them a little bit easier. Some dog ants. Everybody's favorite. Ooh. Our girl got some alluring skulls. She can use them to lure men to their doom. He's already done it a few times. What is that? Looks like a new enemy. And looks to be, oh, that might be a friendly. Oops. We might have shot a friendly here. My bad. Oops. It is a friendly.
Another one of those unkindled.
Oh my word.
All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter.
He's
Heed my
talking to
words.
us after we put an arrow in his
If you've any
face.
sense, you go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time. Yeah.
Well, this guy's not very
If like the
positive.
others, you'll then go on.
Okay, so he's... I really thought that was an enemy. We shot an arrow right in his face. We gotta be careful doing stuff like that. We could have completely broken whatever kind of quest line he has. What is in here? Of course it doesn't open from this side. Looks like another chicken there. Okay, so we can go in this church, or we can go up to that tree thing that we saw in that big room. Yeah, I like the look of the gloves. You really can see them when you open doors. Well, there's no shortage of wax in this area. My goodness. Okay. So it's the Onion Knight.
Oh, pardon me. I am Siegwart of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. This lift only goes down, you see, and, well... This lift, with a little, I've got...
Okay, so he was trying to take out the... what seemed to be the arrows up top shooting. And he says he's having trouble getting up because this lift only goes down. Oh, nice sound effect on the rickety wooden elevator. That is nice. Okay, this is a large room. Anytime I enter a large room, I immediately start thinking of a boss fight coming on. Oh yeah, there's something. He don't look happy. And he's pretty tough. Yeah, he's definitely tough. Just strafe him on the right. Yeah, don't strafe him on the left. Probably be better if we're a little bit more aggressive. He's really not that, Really not that tough defensively. Ithral Straight Sword. Could check that out. Ithral Straight Sword. It does... Okay, I think it does frost damage, it looks like. Causes frostbite. Interesting weapon. We are pretty well out of all of our healing stuff here. Road of Sacrifices. Okay. So the only thing we've bypassed was that church. Does he respawn? No. Yeah, the only thing that we bypassed, I don't know if it was that church, but it was that big tree that was in that big room. I think we're going to have to go back and take that on. What an ugly dude. What? You're like a weird gargoyle thing. What a weird looking enemy right there. There's another one back there. I think we're going to need to go back and do that large room first. The one that had that big tree in it, because I hate to leave an area. Okay, Road to Sacrifices. That's a brand new area. So yeah, we need to go back to that spot we were just at. And there was that big room with that tree in it, which might be a boss. So I've got a good feeling that we need to go back there. Other than that, as far as I can tell, we've pretty well explored all of this undead settlement. Which, now that I've kind of explored it one time, I think coming back here again would not be a big issue. But the first time coming through here, just confusing. Very confusing area. Not linear in one bit. It does end up connecting pretty well, but we're just going to avoid that fat character there. Okay, what's this say? Great curse-ridden tree ahead. Yeah, this room right here, this is what I was talking about. I mean, it's pretty. But it's not pretty enough, there's no items. We want shinies. Shinies and secrets. Our girl here, she likes the shinier things in life. Okay, we got some people praying to some odd looking tree. And they don't like us disturbing their prayers. Well, my bad, buddy. You should have locked the door. Just walk around. how you do it. That's how you don't do it. What is going on in this room? This is so weird. There's no items. Okay, wonderful. It is a boss. Great. Oh, I feel like fire bombs might be ideal here. Okay. The tree doesn't burn. Okay, you want to go for the appendages, I think. Okay, this is kind of weird here. Yeah, this is very weird. Give me an Estus class. I'm not sure what appendage you're supposed to attack. Oh, nice hit, nice hit. Like a particularly exposed one. It seemed like it was that one on the left that was the one on his left. So he does occasionally summon his little minions here. Yeah, like that one right there. But I could be wrong. This is one of those gimmicky fights, I think, where you just have to you really got to know where to target him. Okay, I think it's those eggs. Okay, so if he's got the eggs, yeah, this is one of those gimmicky fights. Oh, okay, so we're in a different area now. Odd. That's nice. Okay. That's not bad. It's understanding where to hit him at. You got to look for those eggs on his body. That seems to be his weakness. How many? See, I knew that was going to be a boss. I just had a feeling. Wanted to check. We only have 4 Titanite shards. Titanite scale. Sharp gem. Interesting. I was just curious. We're going to change our Estus, excuse me, to all of the healing ones. And I equipped the charcoal pine resin. And I think I'm going to go back in there and use the charcoal pine resin with our weapon and targeting his eggs.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Oh, we do have another Estus shard. I forgot about that. Okay, a lot Estus. So put all of them on healing for the moment. And I'm curious, how much
'tis good, wasn't he?
do we need to upgrade our Claymore? Where do we go right here? Need a total of 6.
Pretty be careful, I don't want to.
So we know when we get 3 more, we'll have enough to upgrade it to a +3. Okay, back to the boss. On attempt number 2. I'm pretty sure this is the closest bonfire to the boss. It really didn't seem like that bad of a, how do you say, a run back. Didn't seem that bad at all. Okay, we can just make a run for it. If a doggy chases us, he chases us. Nothing chased us. Okay, so that's an easy boss run. Okay, attempt number 2 on this big bad tree-looking thing here. Okay, so he doesn't like aggro until, I'm assuming until you get close or until you kill enough of his followers. That seems to be the order of things. It is kind of interesting to see what each boss is weak to and not. And this weird looking tree thing definitely seems to be a, what do you call it? The eggs is his weakness. Their outfits look like the crimson outfits of that guy in the Londo ruins. I like how this guy's trying to flank us. He was really like trying to sneak around us. Come on, buddy. You thought I'm gonna forget you were back there? Please. Get out of here. Get out of here with that nonsense. Sometimes we found the bow effective, other times it's been difficult to aim. He still summons a few guys to help him, but... So I guess you just get close, yeah. Alright. Get in there and start smashing eggs. So now we've got to find out where some of his other eggs are located. Oh, he already knocked us down here. Okay, so now we've got to find out here's some eggs. Oh, you've got to walk around and really... That is so weird. You've really got to walk around and find all his eggs. Kind of had some right there, but I don't think we can reach them. Oh, we got some more in the front. Okay. I'll pick this up. Kind of weird, that status effect of the acid or whatever. So we're just gonna find his eggs. He's got a couple back there, but kind of hard to get an angle on those. Did he have any? Oh, he had one on that hand. He did have one on that hand. Oh. Yeah, second attempt, he went down easy. Cursed rotted Greatwood. A little bit gimmicky, but when you figure out the whole egg deal, that wasn't that bad. It only took 2 attempts. Alright, what do you got here for me? I guess the fight always, Homeward Bound, it always sends you down here. I'm assuming. War God Wooden Shield. Slightly less physical protection, but much better fire and lightning protection. And a lot better stability, too. I don't know, I might rock that for a minute. I can kind of, I think I can get used to that. Can you not parry with it, though? Not that we've been doing a lot of parrying, but... What's the item description? Equipping this shield in the left hand allows one to perform the skill of the right hand weapon. Okay. Whatever that means. We are doing a couple of things. Probably 2. Is there nothing else in this arena? Okay, apparently not. So we slapped the bejesus out of some goofy looking tree that had a bunch of eggs on it. What a weird encounter. I knew that was going to be pray at sacrificial altar. Offer vertebrae shackle. Okay, probably some online item. Travel. We're Pit of Hollows. So this undead settlement, we've completely done this area. Completely done this area today. Oh, you don't have to click on Firelink Shrine. You can just go to the bottom and it's there. I never noticed that. You don't have to go over to the Cemetery of Ash area and find the Firelink Shrine. You can just go to the bottom of the menu and hit Firelink Shrine. Yeah, we'll go back to Firelink Shrine for a second, and then we will continue on to Road of Sacrifices. Yeah, we knocked this undead settlement out area today. We knocked that out. Between our midday stream and this, we knocked that area out. We never did figure out how to get to the top of that tower, though. Okay, leveling up. What am I lacking at the moment? We do need to get our weight ratio slightly in check.
Welcome home, speak thine. Very well, then take nourishment.
Touch the darkness within me, please. Are you that desperate? Alright. Get the equip burden up. And the vigor up. Perfect.
Farewell, Ashmay the Flame.
Okay, farewell. How much to the next level? We only need 800 more, and I've got a feeling we could use some of these items. Yeah, we just use a couple of those. And we might have just enough. We have just enough.
Welcome home, speak thine.
To put another point
Very
into
well,
our
then take nourishment.
strength here. We just did vigor, vitality, and strength. We might do endurance the next time we level up. We might touch endurance a little bit.
Farewell, Ashen may the flame.
And your status. Perfect. Okay. On to the new area. Well, that's right. Our health bar is like a little bit larger because we, I guess when you use an ember or when you kill a boss, you kind of, you know, get to be a little bit on fire, I guess. It's really not that big of a difference, but it could help. Okay, next area. Road of Sacrifices, or something like that. With some weird looking... Might as well attack him while he's doing that nonsense. All I pray is, I don't care how many times I die. I don't care how brutal this game could be. The only thing I'm praying for is that it's just not so dang confusing. My goodness, that undead settlement was a mismatched area. Shriving stone. Undead bone shard. Burn and shrine bonfire to increase Estus recovery. Okay, we need to remember to do that when we go back. What was the what was that item we just got? Here it is. Undo weapon infusion. Oh, okay. So that's what you use to undo your weapon you infused. Which is probably something that will happen in our first playthrough here. We'll be like, we don't like that fire weapon. We want it to be, you know, cold damage or whatever. Weird enemy. Shriving stone. Somebody's screaming over there. So I guess that guy is like attracting everybody here. Doesn't have the best health. Very nice. Did like some poison mist type spell, along with like a fire whip or something. Where did that guy come from earlier? He came from back in here. Dude, I do feel like this is running a lot better than it did yesterday. For whatever reason. I think because I got a few devices in the house plugged off. On my end, it's beautiful. Okay, I don't think we can go down there. That's a no-go. So let us follow this path. Typical Souls fashion. Gotta take a look around. Is there something hiding in the bush? Oh, So I guess you gotta drop down and commit. I hate committing to an area. There is an item right there. There is an item back there. Which we might actually just be able to walk to it. Yes. Brigand Axe. The heck? Got a little hero here. We got a naked hero here looking to change the world. Some Matilda looking chick. Oh, that really broke her. I'm telling you, the Claymore is just like... You can sharpen that dang thing all you want. It ain't gonna matter. Oh, first hit you got on me. See ya. Please. Please, we know the moveset of our weapon. Butcher knife. These games are more about knowing your own style and weapon than it is even the enemy. Brigand outfit, okay. That might be beneficial. Because it might... Brigand twin daggers. My goodness, are we getting the loot or what? So I'm guessing that's all that's down here. So this is what has happened to you, Matilda? You have just succumbed to some dark cave, given up on life. I don't want this guy. Please. It's kind of weird how they give you an opportunity to attack them. That wasn't happening with a lot of the other enemies, I promise you that. Item. We do know there's a path behind us. Titanite shard, yes. I think we need 2 more to get to the magical +3 claymore we need. It said we needed 6, and we already had 3. We just picked up 1 right there. Okay, this might be a strange area here. Okay, you caught up pretty quick. You caught up real quick. Oh, I did forget to change my Estus setup. I wanted to have 1 for the mana. Okay, nothing over here. Look at that nonsense. There's so many of them. That is so funny. That is so funny. I love that. That is beautiful. It looked like there was a lot, but I think there's only 3. That is so funny. So that's what that guy does. He actually screams and attracts everybody to him. Nice, nice. Probably when I get back there, it'd probably be better to try and even the odds by sniping some of them. Even though the bow is a bit strange. Yeah, I'm not really sold on the bow. I'm glad I'm not doing like a archer playthrough on this game. Our girl is just stone cold. She doesn't fear nothing. Oh, you can backstab them. Interesting. You can backstab the uglies. Those things are ugly. And I wonder if that Matilda character down there, if she attacks you again. Let's go ahead and grab our souls here real quick. Okay, she does not. So she does not respawn. Let's come up here and see if we can get a bit of a vantage point. Odd creatures. Okay, you can't see them from there. That was just where we were at, that tree down there. So you might be able to come over here and get a bit of if not killing her so much, possibly killing the minions. I feel like there's movement up there. Oh, because there is. There is a guy up there. Haha. Nice aggro. That guy just fall. He just fell to his death. Yeah, so over here it's better that we try to pull a few of these guys. Like that. Even 5 damage is enough to pull him a little bit closer. you could just try sniping the, because this might be too far away for them to really get aggravated with you. That guy's taking more damage than the other one, though. Perfect. So we've aggroed him. Yeah, come over here. You're dead. You can get mad and ticky all you want. Okay. Whew. Beverage. My goodness. Interesting little area. Road to sacrifices, whatever that's supposed to mean. Oh yeah, we are getting deep in the cups, my friends. Oddly enough, the deeper I get, the better I play. Because I feel like earlier I was struggling, and now I'm kind of holding our own. Yeah, this area is like our archer's paradise. We just don't have the bow capability to back it up. But I think we got enough to deal with this guy. Switching to standard arrows was definitely a benefit here. Oh, we kind of got him in a little... Got him. See ya. Don't be scared to use the bow. Every good warrior knows all weapons. They know how to use all the weapons. And they master some of them. Yeah, come on, what are you doing? Go ahead, dance around. Very aggressive. For nothing. Aggressive for nothing. Okay. There's only one more here, I think. Let's run in here and take this guy out. Yeah, that's definitely the route. When we go back to Firelink, we're definitely going to purchase an upgrade for our bow, perhaps. Biggest thing is Titanite shards. I kind of regret... There's no regrets because it's the first time I'm playing this game. But I kind of regret using those Titanite shards on that deep battle axe we picked up. Okay, there's a bonfire here. But there's also what seems to be a couple of enemies. Unfortunate for them. Nah, they're NPCs. The way they're standing. Oh, this guy has the, yeah, he's got the Elite Knight set. And that's a new armor right there. Why such the large bulge, my guy? Our girl here doesn't feel comfortable around this guy. He's got a massive package here. Let's rest first. It was easy enough getting to the first bonfire in this area.
Hello. How do you do? I'm Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We're well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way. Oh, yes, he's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He is an upstanding. Without his help, I would have cursed this own. We are well along the road of sacrifice. Beyond the flooded woods, we may go. The next time, may the flame.
Just checking his dialogue here.
Beyond the next time, may the flame.
Okay. Blue Sentinels. Okay, so we could join the Blue Sentinels if you want. Interesting. Digging that guy's Elite Knight set armor, though. A little bit different enemies here. Some weirdos holding giant sticks. What is our status on the amount of... Wow, we only have 4, okay. Continue. It is a big stick. It's literally like a log. That's so funny. They're just carrying some big giant log. I don't know why they're so angry, though. More stick guys. Oh, there's some mushroom dudes over here. I like how they got new enemies, but they also throw in similar enemies too. Yeah, don't let them do that, don't get caught by that charging attack, this right here. It's not doing too half bad. Yes! Another Titanite shard. One more. And we can upgrade our weapon. I really think that if we do find one more, we are going to immediately go back to Firelink and upgrade our weapon. What are these? Baby crabs? Oh, I see a big crab in the distance. Oh, she's mad. She's mad. Pull back here. Wow, that crab is mad. What the heck? Disappeared. It disappeared or it ran away? What in the world? I do see it back there, though. Oh, does it really heal up? Wow. It apparently heals up all the way. That is odd. Oh, we grabbed this. Nice. Nice move, nice move. Why do they always disappear? That seems to be the moment that you can really counter them when they do that spray. Wow. Nice. Great swamp ring. So perhaps like the first time you fight it, it kind of runs away, and the second time you fight it, it gives you the Great Swamp Ring. Boost pyromancies. Well, we have no pyromancies, so we really have no use for that ring, unfortunately. little mushroom dudes. Oh, that one's still alive. Ooh. Keep your distance. What was that? Some big ugly. Ha 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 ha. He's quick, but he's not that strong defensively. This is a nice area. I like this. A lot of different enemies. I don't seem to be able to backstab him though. So we made our way to this doorway here. That looks like a big enemy. Another crystal. Another crystal monster. Interesting. Does the door open? Of course not. Why would the door open? Oh, it looks like a black knight. Why not? We're feeling daring. Oh, you can still backstab him. Yeah, they hit really hard. Nice. That was nice. You can still backstab those enemies, those Black Knight characters. I feel like we should clear out more of the swamp, though, before we necessarily go in that building. That's just how I'm feeling it right now. Probably clear out the whole outside swamp area and then go in there and fight that Black Knight. get all the exploration done, essentially, and then just have one path and just keep going to that one path over and over until you get through. Well, we just finished that one. We're going to have to... Might as well crack open another, my friends. You know it starts getting good the more I start slurring. And actually, before I get too deep, I just remembered we need to upgrade our Estus flask, because we have that thing called the Undead Bone Shard, and we haven't used it yet, and it actually makes our Estus a little bit more juicier, apparently it makes the Tane more juicy. So yes, I'm coining that, make the Tane more juicy.
Welcome
Okay.
home, I speak that.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want you
Just good, wasn't he?
to change the Allot Estus. Yeah, 5 and 1.
Pretty big, I don't want to.
And then we put the Undead Bone Shard in this fire. And then we go back. Burn Undead Bone Shard. Okay, so it made our Estus Flask +2. Perfect. Alright, travel to the halfway fortress. I am curious how big this game is, you know. If it's like because I'll tell you what a long game was. I mean, it's going to be long because it's our first time playing, but the second installment, my goodness. Dark Souls 2 is a long game. I mean, throw the DLC in there and it is goofy how long that game is. So hopefully we get our money's worth on this 60 that we spent on this game. And it is just as long. I feel like this game is going to have a lot of replayability on it. Oh, nice shot. Same thing, we'll work the right side of this area until we get our recovery. It seems like scraping to the right seemed like a little easier dodge. Oh, that was up close and personal. My goodness. The heal aid is like... it's getting to be so weak. Oh, the crab is still there. So you can kill the crab over and over. That's kind of cool. There's nothing on the right here. So you can kind of get a few hits in on this guy. When he lunges like that, he really overextends himself. Wow, this is so nice playing with the controller. If you ever watched our first episode, we didn't have a controller. And we were trying to play with a mouse and keyboard. It was absolutely atrocious. My goodness, that was so difficult. Probably better to just poke from these guys from a distance here. Easy recovery. Don't get greedy on the swings. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about this game is the benefit for you is that they really stun easy. Like they kind of get, you know, they get stun locked easy. That's like one of the easy parts I've noticed about this game so far. One of the hard parts I've noticed is blocking is very different in this game. Most enemies in this game, so far what I've seen up to this point, they are just massive stamina drainers on your stamina. I mean, it's just like no joke. Definitely want to keep my distance from. Yes, we have our Titanite shard. We are about to have a +3 Claymore next time we go back to Firelink Shrine. I'm trying to roll away from those as they die so I don't get poisoned or whatever effect it is. Okay, so there's a bunch of enemies over here. A lot of stick throwers. Well, that would be good if you had some kind of area of effect spell right here. Ooh, poison. Okay. So we are poisoned. We do have a purple moss clump. Haha. We bought one of those before, so that saved the day. Poison meter really seemed like it kind of insta-filled. Like it didn't lead up to us being poisoned. It was just 1, 2, 3, you're poisoned. So we know working the right side of the map. There's that Black Knight over there. Right now we're working the left side of this area. And it was worth it because we have found enough Titanite shards. Okay, so we got a bunch of stick water here. We've got to drop on a few of them. Oh, I feel like he was dropping something. And I can hear my poor son in the other room. He's got the coughs, man. Hey, me, I hate when people get sick. I hate being sick, and I hate seeing anybody else sick. See if we can pull one of these guys at a time. Wow, we just really got it just really kind of bugged out there. All that animation. We'll have to end the stream there. We will see everybody on the next episode tomorrow, midday. I appreciate everybody coming in on the live tonight. We had a lot of fun. I am getting tired anyway. So I'm having a good time. We had a bit of a bug encounter.